Okay, guys, so I wasn't going to talk about this specific topic, but it seems to kind of be relevant. It's YouTube related. I mean, PewDiePie, I guess, is technically gaming related, even though the topic isn't gaming. But let's just say the YouTube that we all grew up with back in the golden ages of YouTube seems to be, like, firmly 6 feet under dead. Let's get into it. Hello there, guys, this is Solid Shepard bringing you another video, and today we are talking about PewDiePie. Okay, so I'm a little ashamed to admit it, but sometimes when something like cool, new, kind of obscure, kind of like song like this comes out, I like to watch reaction videos to see what other people who think different than me think of it, right? Like, especially if it's something that I personally thought was fun or enjoyed or whatever. So I was watching some reaction videos to PewDiePie's new Coco diss track. You know, the one where this is 6ix9ine basically in the under the guise of Coco. You know, the Coco thing was just a meme. He wasn't really directing it at Coco. Anyways, so I'm watching a reaction video of it, right? And then something happens. I get a message, like an error message, right? And they say, oh, well, an error happened. Do you want to send a report? Send a report. Okay? Get kicked back to my home screen on YouTube. I'm on my Xbox Series X watching it. So I go and find another reaction video to it. I get about 2 minutes in, get another report, error message. I'm like, that's weird. So I go out of that, back to the home page, and I'm like, is stuff just not working right? So I go to search for Coco, right? And like the YouTube search just wouldn't work for a second. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Eventually, and then I tried to put in something. I put in Rurouni Kenshin because I've been rewatching that recently. It was like like at the top of my search bar for videos, and it worked. So I was like, okay, that's weird. So I go back to the home screen, find another Coco reaction video, and it just tells me it can't play because it's been removed for violating YouTube's terms of service. So I go to Twitter, which here's what we're looking at right now, and see if I'm the only one. No. So it turns out that YouTube has removed not only the reaction videos to Coco, but they have also removed PewDiePie's actual video as well, because I couldn't find it on his channel. I also did that. Like when I went to PewDiePie's channel and I searched for it, it's not there on his channel anymore. And just to make sure I wasn't just crazy before I went and made a video about it, no, it's gone. So, you know, what's wrong with Coco, YouTube? The line where PewDiePie called out a pedo? Or where he says kids could be addicted to a kid's channel? Because it all seems valid to me. It's a good point. YouTube just removed Heavenly's reaction to PewDiePie's Coco song. This person, it's very similar to what happened to me. Looks like YouTube also took down PewDiePie's video entirely. True. Susan Wojcicki and Team YouTube, how did PewDiePie's song violate bullying, harassment, cyberbullying, or terms of service? Because once again, Coco is like a channel. Like there's a show, kid show it runs on there, but it's not like a person, it's a channel. Right? And the only person he was targeting was Tekashi69, but he wasn't really bullying, he was telling the truth. And yes, it's a diss track, but if that's going to go against terms of service, then every single diss track on YouTube needs to be against the terms of service and needs to be taken down right now. Which I'm not advocating for. I'm pointing out this is stupid. Yeah, his diss track was taken down, and also Coco got removed from PewDiePie's channel. There's no reason for YouTube to remove Coco. The most PewDiePie had was a few lines toward actual criminal charges 6ix9ine did, and some lighthearted disses against the kids' channel. What, you're gonna start removing videos for curse words now? Now, some people could be like, oh, well, like, he was cussing in front of kids, which she clearly wasn't. Or he would, firearms to kids. But if you actually look at the cuts with the firearms, the kids are holding cardboard fake cutouts. So if they were smart enough to do little cuts from making it look like they're handing the kids a real gun, but then when it cuts to the kids, they're cardboard. Don't you think they probably cut around the cuss words too? They don't actually cussing in front of these kids. You know, movie magic and all that. So yeah, there's no reason. Like, this is crazy. You'd be like, oh, well, maybe kids who are trying to watch Coco, this might show up in their search engines. Since PewDiePie is like the biggest single individual YouTuber on the channel or on the site, on the app. But it's like, oh, at that point, you know, I promise he put an age restriction on that video himself. I promise he's not that stupid. And so you as a parent should probably be raising your kids and not... And that's another thing. That's another message behind the video, is how parents are letting YouTube basically raise their kids. Like, that's the point. And you just being like, no, YouTube needs to ban it because I don't want to raise my kids. I want YouTube to make sure my kids don't see what they're not supposed to see. It's just crazy. And the reason why I bring all this up, because when I was watching that video the first time, the reason why I liked it so much, it was really edgy, but it was also like really funny, got a lot of laughs out of it. It really reminded me of YouTube in the old days, like when people would be posting YouTube poops and stuff and all kinds of crazy stuff. You know, Charlie the Unicorn and all this crazy stuff. And it was fun. But now it's gotten so bogged down to the point where the Coco diss track video isn't allowed and has to be removed. It's crazy. Like, YouTube's become nothing but cancel culture, and it really drags down the fun and the creativity you can have on it. And I've said this to people for years, like, they need to stop doing this. YouTube has changed. YouTube caters so much to the mainstream media and not yourself. The original motto for YouTube was, YouTube, broadcast yourself. It was about the individuals. It wasn't about mass media and marketing and all that. And I mean, I understand you have to do some of that for advertising, but not to this extent. This is crazy. There was nothing wrong with the Coco song. Yeah, oh dang. Let's go over a few more of them. Oh dang. Did YouTube really remove the content related to PewDiePie's Coco song? Yeah. They are scrubbing the site, trying to make it just disappear. It's crazy. I saw it happen live right before my eyes. Like, I was watching the videos when it was happening. And I just I gotta make a video about this. So I just jumped on here. That's why this video's kind of all over the place. Nothing that was really planned. I was just like, man, I gotta make a video about this. Yeah, I was in the middle of watching this. Yeah. Fortunately, I got to see Pokemon's whole reaction. I don't remember whose I was watching. It was a couple people, and it kept on doing this. Like, YouTube is in the process right now of removing not any mention of the song, but any bit of the song, of the music video. So, like, PewDiePie's own video and any reaction videos, any kind of news videos like this one talking about it that use any clips from the video in it seem to all be getting removed. It's crazy. Get Coco trending right now at YouTube. This is absolutely outrageous and so biased towards PewDiePie. The video was even trending at one point on YouTube. How can you just delete it? Because it's not part of the plan. That's why. It's not part of the agenda of YouTube. Will you please react to Coco at PewDiePie? With KSI. We can't now. Like, see, look, this is how... Like, this person doesn't even know that's been taken down yet. And this was 28 minutes ago. It was 28 minutes ago, and they didn't even know yet. Like, this is how fast this is happening. This is crazy. I can't let that... Okay, yeah, I can't let the actual video be on there, because this video might get taken down. So... Yeah, this is a crazy... Anyway, sorry guys. Oh, see, there you go, some more. Hey, yeah, where did PewDiePie diss track go? It's gone, man. It's gone. Okay, thanks YouTube. I've even seen that YouTube has taken down PewDiePie's Coco song too, which gives me the feeling YouTube is mass deleting this video's existence, or someone is just reporting all the videos. Let's see what they have to say. Hi, this is the guy's name. We wanted to let you know our team reviewed your content, and we... Okay, so this guy is probably someone who uploaded a response video. And we think it violates our harassment, threats, and cyberbullying policy. We know you may not have realized this was a violation of our policies. It wasn't. So we're not applying a strike to your channel. However, we have removed the following content from YouTube. We realize this may be disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. There was nothing wrong with the video. I've watched it like 100 times now because of all the, you know, the original watch and then all the response videos. Not response videos, reaction videos I watched of it. This is crazy. Yeah, this is fucking crazy. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and end the video there. Hold on, more information just coming in. Child safety, those children were paid actors with the consent of their parents. And with COVID testing, it was so incredibly obvious it was a joke as well, and 6ix9ine literally has allegations for raping minors. Take his content down too, yeah. Okay, so here's what they say. Team YouTube. 1. Jumping in to clarify, this video was removed for violating 2 policies. 1. Child safety. How? How is it violating child safety? Pewdiepie even mentions in his video, wasn't today, a few days ago, when he was doing Lawai, that there was all kinds of regulations they had to follow because of COVID and everything, but he said they followed them. So how is child safety? How is if anything, he's spreading awareness in the diss track of Tekashi69, doing the R word to children. Like, so he's warning children to stay away, basically. If anything, removing the video is more harmful for child safety than anything. Yeah, images and themes for kids, but containing inappropriate content. What, cardboard guns? I remember playing Cops and Robbers with actual plastic guns that actually were like chrome, with chrome paint, like cap guns and stuff. Playing Cops and Robbers around with each other, so don't give me that. That's freaking crazy. 2. Harassment. By inciting harassment at other creators, we allow criticism, but this crossed the line. Details and image below. Once again, okay, YouTube. You looking at me, YouTube? You probably aren't, because you ain't worried about me. But I'm going to say it anyways. If this is harassment and needs to be removed, then you need to remove every single rapper on YouTube who has a diss track on somebody. Get rid of it all. If this is over the line, then all that is over the line. And then we'll bring up the this right here. Content that targets young minors and families, but contains sexual themes, violence, obscene, or other mature themes not suitable for young audiences is not allowed on YouTube. This isn't... It's not targeted at kids. It's not, like, at all. It's clearly not. Like, he's just poking fun at a kid's channel for adults to watch. That's... You gotta be kidding me. In what world was that video targeted for young audiences? Because there's kids in it? There's no sexual themes. The only violence is cardboard cutout weapons, and then adults who do use the weapons are just smashing and cutting and blowing up watermelons. Like, is Gallagher violence? If you watch a Gallagher stand-up, is that violence? Obscene, it's not obscene. Or other mature themes. There really wasn't any other mature themes other than using cuss words, which he didn't use around the kids, and like I said, the video is intended for adults. None of PewDiePie's content is made for kids. The whole 9-year-old army, all that, was just a meme. Like, obviously. Repeatedly encourages abusive audience behavior. No, it doesn't. Unless it's towards an actual R word-ist. Like Tekashi69, and in that case, I don't really care, okay? Creates content that harms the YouTube community by persistently inciting hostility between creators for personal financial gain. Okay, the only hostility that he promoted in that video was at the end, where he challenged Tekashi69 to a fight, to a legal fight. A legal fight, like a boxing match or something. Same thing Jake Paul's been doing. Okay? The same thing that, I just said his name earlier. The girl asked, what's his name to review it. Yeah, that big, not Rice Gum, I can't think of his name. The one that fought the Paul brothers. With his, why can I remember? I can remember Deji's name. I can't remember his name. You guys know who I'm talking about. Having a brain fart. Oh, sorry, this video is all over the place. But yeah, that's all. He challenged him to a fight. What's wrong with that? How's that putting out, inciting hostility? This is absurd. This is absurd, YouTube. Team YouTube, literally your only job is to sit back and collect free ad revenue for content you don't create, and you keep fucking it up. Yeah, uh-huh. Coco by Pewdiepie, wait, no, you effer, took it down. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call it there, though. Sorry, this was a little bit of more negative video. I mean, it was kind of funny at the same time, but I just really felt like, as a YouTuber, even though this isn't normally what I talk about, this was important to talk about. Because this is absurd. And everyone who has a platform on this needs to say something. We need to hold YouTube's feet to the fire and stop basically restricting people from making content. Restricting people from being creative. Because they're afraid of stuff like this might happen. PewDiePie's lucky. He's a big channel. He doesn't need that video. There are a lot of smaller people, though, and like me, I just do this for fun. I'm not even big enough to monetize my videos, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But there are people like this is their livelihood. And they have to live in fear of being creative because they're like, oh, I want to do this and put it in my video. I think it'd be funny. I think a lot of people would enjoy it, but I can't because someone might get butt hurt and I might lose my livelihood, you know, and that's messed up. Just let people be creative. And even if you're not monetizing your videos, man, it's really tough. If you put a lot of work into editing, like you have a heavily edited like presentation kind of video, maybe like a video game retrospective or something, and you say something wrong in that video, and all the weeks or whatever of work you've been putting in, or even day or two if you have it as a job and you can literally edit all day, of work you put into it's just wiped. It's just gone because YouTube deletes it. You know, even if you don't make money off of it, that's still that's a bummer, man. So I really wanted to talk about all this. Once again, sorry for the rantiness. Sorry for basically being off topic of what I usually talk about on the channel. But I just really felt like this was kind of the thing that needed to be talked about. So I'm going to stop repeating myself now. If you guys enjoy my content, as always, like or subscribe is very appreciated. I don't know why I keep on looking at the mic like it's a camera. Until next time, guys, it's been Solid Shepard, and I should go.